you doing today? My name is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter. I live in the mountains in Spokane. I really actually live in the county, but Spokane County. Okay? So we'll start out with our morning rituals. In the mornings, I will take time to tune into myself, to set high vibrational rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for ones that do. Amen. Our chakra today is a crown chakra. Stone's clear quartz, and the stone is and the scent is lavender. Next one we have is the third eye chakra. Stone's amethyst, and the scent is gardenia. All right. So the first thing we're going to address today is the road to 200 subbies. And this morning when I looked, we did get one more subby, so we're at 115. And this one goal is 200, and sometimes when you have big goals, you have to break them down into little goals. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put our green back in here, and we have 115 subbies. Okay, the next thing we have is our Tiny Tuesdays. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at all of our Tiny Tuesdays with friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring these out here. See how much money we can save with our Tiny Tuesdays. Okay, the first one we have is from Build It Big Budgets. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and put 50 cents in there. So 50 cents means that we can put an almighty dollar over here. Way to go. Build It Big Budgets for helping us to save. And if you did this with dollars, it would save about $15. Okay, but we're using quarters. Okay, the next thing we have is our mini monster challenge from Crafty Girl Budgets. Okay, and for you high savers over there, this one says 35. We're gonna change it to 8. We're gonna do 5 and 3 is 8, and that is $2 because we're saving in quarters. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put this back here because it's completed, and then we'll take one off for next week. Okay, the next thing we have is these, and I'm using every tiny that I have. So Savings with Tracy, we're going to use a dice today for this tiny and see how many quarters we're going to save. Okay, and today is another blue dice day. So that's 5 quarters or $1.25. There we go. Thank you, Savings with Tracy. The next mini that we have here is from Laura Bell Budgets. Okay, and we're gonna scratch off one here, and it's a 3, so we'll save 75 cents in. 1, and here's our dollar. And thanks, Laura Bell Creations, for helping us to save today. And our next one is Robin's Budget of Dreams. Okay, we'll check and see. This is an almighty 3, which is 75 cents. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and round up to the dollar today. Okay, for this part of our play. Okay, so in our minis, we've saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 so far in our mini challenges. Okay, so, and as you can see, quarters really, really, really do add up after a while. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in our Tiny Tuesdays. Okay. All right, the next one we have is from Becca Budgets, 777. And let's see what we have here of her challenges. Okay, we have this one here. Okay, and we've saved $1.50. Okay, now let's scratch off a scratcher. Okay, that's 50 cents. So we'll take out $1, put 50 cents back in the jar right here. There we go. So thank you, Becca Budgets, for helping us to save 50 cents today. So now we have $2 in Becca Budgets. All right. The next one we have is from Build It Big Budgets. Okay, there's no change. So this is a new one for us today. So we'll go ahead and scratch off. And this is 4 quarters, and it says, "Come on in, inner peace. The savings if you spent dollars would save $40. So come on, inner peace, I don't have all day." And this is from Build It Big Budgets. So we'll go ahead and put the $1 in here. Okay, and the next one we're going to save with today is Bookish Mama Budgets. And this is her little red, white, and blue challenge here. And with Labor Day almost here, I figured I would play it here. Okay, and I just scratched off a 2, so we'll put 50 cents in this one. Okay, and the next one of my friends that we're gonna save with. So this is a save with friends and a Teeny Tiny Tuesday day. So, and this one is Dice Budgets and Dreams. Okay, and we have $1 saved, and it looks like each one of these circles is 4 quarters or $1. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. There we go. So we have $2 in Dice Budget and Saves Roll and Save. And these have the 2 little fairy girls with the really pretty blue eyes. Okay. The next one I have is from Dying Outlaw. Okay. And we've saved 75 cents into this challenge so far. So we're going to go ahead and scratch. Okay, and it's a 1. And as you know, we don't just put $1 in, a quarter in, we put $1 for every one that we get. Okay? So here's $1.75 in Dying Outlaw Games and 967 Games and Budgets. Okay? Sorry, I didn't turn my phone off. Okay, so the next one we've got is our Esme's Savings and Adventure, and I'm sorry for that. With being on crutches, I could not go to my phone and turn it off quick enough. So in Esme's Savings Adventure, we have $1 and no change. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll the dice, and it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it says move back 1 space. Okay, so we need to put $1 into here because it's 4 quarters. So thank me, Esme's Savings and Adventure, for helping us to save today. All right. Okay, and the next thing we have is, I'm going to take a quick drink of my protein shake. Needed some extra protein today. So the next challenge that we have here is whatever life throws at you, duck and let it hit somebody else. And this is a Nurse Court Budgets. It saves $55 and has icons from 1 to 10 in it. Okay. Okay, so that's 5. So we're going to put $1.25 in here. And it looks like it already had 75 cents. So we're going to go ahead and put that in and take $1. So we have $2 in whatever life throws at you, duck and let it hit somebody else. Okay, the next thing I have is Savings with Tracy, and I consider her a friend of mine. And she really likes squirrels, okay? And she made this really beautiful It's Spring challenge. Okay, it saves, the icons are $1 to $5, it saves $35, and we've got a little squirrel that we're looking at here. And we're using my major jackpot coin. That was my reminder of my first major jackpot that I ever had when I was a gambler. Okay, so it's 2 quarters, so we're gonna go ahead. And now we have $1.25 and It's Spring. Okay. And the next one we have is, now I call this it's a purple dragon. And I'm just not sure who made this, but I want to save in it anyway. And it's just so beautiful and so well made. Okay, so we're gonna scratch. Okay, 9 quarters is 2 1/4. Okay, so we're gonna put that money into here. And I don't know who it is, and if this is your challenge, the one with the blue dragon and the moon and all these beautiful colors, please let me know so I can give you credit. The next thing we have is our August no spend. And yesterday was the 18th, and yes, I had a spend. So I'm gonna put $1 in here. And I bought something that was a want and a need at the same time. Okay, it's something I was thinking about. It was something that was going to be a need fairly soon. So it's now mine. All right, guys. So that's not too bad. In the whole month of August so far, we've only had 3 spend days. 1, 2, 3. And I am, since my hip surgery, I've went ahead and all the equipment went back yesterday. Today is Tuesday and it's a rest day. I went out and sat outside a little bit in the sun this morning, watched the kitties with my crutches, and yeah, I'm healing. But I can really tell there's a lot of healing going on at night, because sometimes I'm waking up and I'm extremely tired, but I know that my body is healing the hip area while I'm sleeping, and it's taking more of my healing energy. So today will be a restful day, and of course an eat healthy day. And I just wanted to say thank you so much, everybody, for watching my channel. And if you like my video, please hit like, subscribe, comment. And this is the last thing we'll talk about, and this is my savings challenge, and it's available on my Ko-fi, and it is a physical product, okay? And it's a someday everything will make sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, and keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. Namaste. And there's 3 meditating Buddhas and 3 meditators. And this one, if you buy it, you'll most likely, it'd be $5 per icon, and you'll save $30. All right. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Take care.